All right, folks, we're here for the second game of the night between the undefeated in regulation in the regular season Bullfrogs and the Barracudas. Right off the bat, puck is won back to Dodson. Dodson rifling the puck at Perricone. He says no. Faceoff will stay to his right, inside of the Barracuda zone. Thank you. We got some young spectators finding pucks fired out of the playing surface during the play, during warm-ups. Puck is won back to Frago. Sent over to Dodson. Dodson negotiating in that right circle. Pushed ahead. Cody Betch on his backhand. I'm not seeing his brother Kevin in the lineup tonight. Geluso starting his engine. Slamming on the brakes. Inside of the Bullfrogs defensive zone. Sent over to Lum. Lum. Losing it to Hardick. Betch. Slicing through the middle. Geluso with a defensive stop. Giovanetti. Looking ahead to Smith. Lucas. Nifty move. Keeps it on the perimeter for the Barracudas. Frago looking ahead. 2-on-2, drops it off for Betch. Walking it all the way in, off the leg pad of Perricone. Smith. Giovanetti on his forehand. Stopped by Goodrich, taking a shove from number 17. No call on the play. This is the playoffs after all. Bernal. Growing with the shot. McRae. Setting on a tee for Cody. Betch looking down the rink. Hessling coming onto the floor for the Barracudas. Ringing off the post. Betch's shot stays in play. Groen moving his feet down the left wall. Goodrich tracking him. Pushed ahead for Hessling. Hessling being rushed by Betch. Still has the puck. Sent back out to Groen. Outside shot, paddled down by the goaltender. That's Mr. Josh Hathaway making the start for the Bullfrogs, making his first save. Betch setting it on a tee for Dodson. On his backhand, walking it in. Keeps it on the outside. Betch with the fancy footwork. Backhand, McRae, toe drag, high slot. High and out of play. 11:50 left in the first period. 0-0. Pino off the draw, wins it back to McRae. Lum in hot pursuit. In deep to Goodrich. Puck centered. Ramirez back to retrieve. Goodrich setting up shop for the Bullfrogs. Down the wall to Pino. Catching it in his skates. Losing it to the Barracudas. Goodrich trying to get that back. Pino trying to pull it from his backhand. In front of him. Has no such luck. Geluso. Lum sending it back to Geluso. Tony with the toe drag. Stepping around Goodrich, taking the shot. Hathaway with the save. Juicy rebound settled by Goodrich. Pino looking at his options to McRae in the middle. McRae taking the right side shot. Kept out by Perricone. Lum quarterback into play here as the Barracudas come on with fresh legs. Geluso down the left. through traffic, backhand, going over the net, stays in play. McRae. Gathered up by Ramirez. Into the shin pads of, I believe, Giovanetti. Settled by Hessling. Barracudas finish their change. Rowan. Down the floor to Giovanetti. Dodson. Back out to Lum. From the right point. Hardick getting to the puck first. Giovanetti has Geluso across. Tony walking it in. Trying to center. Smith on the doorstep. Just misses it. Dodson walking it out for the Bullfrogs into that top right circle. Rolling puck. Jumping his stick. He maintains control. Goes back in for seconds. Crossing with Pino. Taking the shot. Looking for that screen to go through. Pino. Getting stepped on by Smith. Pickpocketing him. Rolling puck on his backhand. Back to his forehand. Saved by Hathaway. Frago. Moving down the rink. Outside shot. Saved by Perricone. Smith. Going one-on-one with Dodson. Handed off. Giovanetti from the slot. Just him and the goalie. That's a dandy by Hathaway. You don't see many right-handed catching goalies. It's a little disorienting. Outside shot just missing the net as Hardick goes off for a change. Awesome, thank you. We got more found pucks post warm-up. And Bullfrogs get on the board first at just under 8 minutes in the first period. Both teams with an equal number of skaters on their bench. Dodson with the unassisted goal, as has been his MO. Leading point scorer for the league. Goodrich to Betch. Betch on the outside, looking to center. Scooped up. Ramirez. Setting it up to Cody. Betch negotiating with Hessling, getting to the left circle, onto his backhand, pulling it back forward. Perricone melts it down. Goodrich on the draw against Matthews. Matthews wins it back for Geluso. Rumbling on the wall. Goodrich trying to bump Geluso off that puck. Lum starting his engine, hands it off to Geluso. Matthews up ahead. Geluso through traffic, trying to thread the needle over to Lum. He gathers the missed puck. Bullfrogs with speed the other way. Betch dropped off. McRae pushed ahead to Goodrich. Threading it through all of that traffic, puts the Bullfrogs up 2-0 off a dandy of a pass by McRae. Betch getting credit for the primary assist on that. Puck won cleanly back to Dodson. Dotson flying in. Frago unable to go and get a blade on the puck. Geluso, head full of steam, up the right side. Looking for that opposite post shot. Doesn't get it, missing the net. Pino looking to get that puck back for the Bullfrogs. Geluso pushes it ahead for Smith. Frago losing the puck to Smith nearly. Gets it back for the Bullfrogs. Betch to break the puck out himself. Betch going 1-on-3. Getting around the first layer of defense, saved by Perricone. Dotson resetting. Just over 4 minutes left to play in the first period. Dotson gathering speed. Stepping around Giovanetti. Trying to center behind the Barracudas cage. Centers it, sending it back out to Betch. Smith in the one position on the forecheck. Betch taking the space given. Stepping around Geluso. Puck goes to the corner. Bullfrogs reset. Betch with a big gap between him and the defender. Walking it in, goes down in a heap. Dotson there for the support. Geluso trying to get the step on Dotson. Both of them working hard for it. Dotson boxing him out. Giovanetti from the right side, trying to slide it through. Covered up by Dotson. That's a hand pass, but play goes on. Probably should have been a delay of game, but if the ref doesn't see it, can't call it. Betch from the right side. Betch walking it all the way in from that left circle, beating the goaltender at 3:06. 3-0 Bullfrogs. Barracudas have had their opportunities. Just need to settle down. They'll be right back in this game. A lot of hockey left to play. Matthews on the draw. Bernal to his left. One back to Groen. McRae with a pass across to Goodrich. Ramirez quarterbacking the play. McRae stepping through Bernal. In that right circle, has Goodrich up ahead with the rebound. Melted down by Perricone. Giovanetti from the left. Hessling up ahead. Groen settles it down for the Barracudas. This is what they need. For now. Pushing it to Giovanetti. Stepping through McRae. Has it high slot. Just missing the net. Hathaway was there for it. Groen losing the puck to Hardick. Outlet pass to Goodrich. Goodrich, Bernal, one-on-one. Goodrich back to his forehand. Defensive stick there by Bernal. Keeps it to the outside. You found another puck? Thank you. Nice job. Hardick resets back to Ramirez. Just over 30 seconds left in this period. Ramirez losing track of the puck. Kept to the perimeter by Hessling. Takes the shot into the shin pads of Groen. Puck is rinsed down the floor as Barracudas change with expiring time in this period. Hardick chipping it ahead for himself. Just out of reach. Lum with 10 seconds left. Trying to get one more shot on. Being harried by Hardick. Ramirez winding up for a clap bomb. Glove down by Perricone, and that'll do it for this period. 3-0 Bullfrogs, starting off strong. We'll be back after a brief intermission.
At Southwest Healthcare, we deliver health in harmony, working together to provide deeply connected care that's always in tune with you. Our family of healthcare facilities treats you like family. When you walk through the doors of any Southwest Healthcare facility, you are not just another patient. We strive to give you the personalized care that family deserves. Let Southwest Healthcare bring health in harmony to you. Visit southwesthealthcare.com.
All right, we are back for the second period. I found a water fountain. I'm pretty excited about that, so I was able to wet my whistle. And we're going to see if the Barracudas can claw back into this game. Off the draw, Hardick, winning it ahead to himself, goes to Smith, chipped ahead for Giovanetti. Slamming on the brakes, centering the puck for Lum. Lum taking the shot off balance, just missing the net. Frago settles a rolling puck. Betch supporting. Frago walking end to end nearly. Betch fanning on that puck. Lum rolling puck to Smith. Give and go. Back to Lum. From the left circle, beating Hathaway 5-hole at 14.5 minutes. Putting Barracudas on the board. Lum from Smith. Having played a lot of games with Lucas, his vision is outstanding. He's got a nasty toe drag, too. Good sequence by the Barracudas to put one on the board here. Dodson with a hesitation, getting to his backhand, pulling it through his legs. I thought he was going to try that between the leg shot there. Runs out of space. Giving it up to Groen. He opts to reset, doesn't force it. Hardick in the one position on the forecheck. Outlet pass to Hessling. Matthews up ahead. Bernal setting the pick. Hessling looking for that high glove. I believe that may have tipped off the goalie's mitt. Dodson. A lot of speed from that right side. Just missing the net. I believe the puck went out of play. Ref is going to let play go on. Finally whistled dead. Matthews on the draw against Pino. Barracudas emerge with it. Frago with the step. Looking for Goodrich. Hangs onto the puck. Pino in the corner. Along the wall, McRae from the point. Ripping the puck, like Pat said, by Perricone. Rebound shot from Pino. Bullfrogs maintain possession. McRae, right side. Looking for that tip from Goodrich. That gets paddled down by Lum. Pino resetting the play. Hessling in pursuit, peels off. Goodrich. With support from Pino on his backhand. Attempts to center. Bernal. Goodrich harassing. Bernal sends him on the wall to Lum. Lum gloving the puck down. Looking for a friendly face to give the puck to. Carries it in himself. Firing it on goal. Hessling there for the rebound. Hathaway with two dandies. Play is whistled dead. Not sure if the goalie covered it, but may have been on the back of the goal. Giovanetti on the draw. Betch winning it back. Hardick to McRae. Back to him. Clean breakout as Ramirez crossing the red line with Betch. Getting to the middle, hitting the side of the goal. Ricocheting over to McRae. Taking another short side shot. Stick save by Perricone. Smith. Waiting for the play to develop. Gives it to Groen. Walking through the middle, Giovanetti up ahead. Losing control of it. Going to Ramirez. Tony wheeling it out for the Bullfrogs. Betch in support. Doesn't like what he sees. Resets the play. Betch. Crossing into enemy territory, getting to that right circle. Losing his footing. No call on the play. Smith on the wall for Geluso. Thank you so much. Got a water bottle there from the good folks here. Geluso getting to that left circle, ringing it around, going into Smith. Ramirez trying to box out the Barracudas there. Giovanetti to reset the play. Barracudas getting fresh legs. Stretch pass intended for Matthews, intercepted by McRae. Hardick looking down the floor to Betch. Setting it up. Ramirez, 1-on-1 through Geluso. Tony taking a shot past Tony. Centered puck to Dodson, just missing the net. Betch looking to center it again. Hardick doing a soccer kick there. Lots of open space for Ramirez, and he winds up blocker down by Perricone. Puck settle from Hathaway for Betch as he looks down the floor. Bullfrogs finishing their change. Betch, Goodrich in front. Sent over to Dodson. Puck was a little bit behind him. Chipping it ahead to himself. Stepping around Lum. Getting through the slot. Onto his backhand. Skipping over the goalie's pad. 7:55. Bullfrogs increase the lead by 3. And the call on the floor is 17, no assist. Dodson makes his own magic.
Bullfrogs goal scored by number 17, Brian Dodson, unassisted.
2 saves in a row from Perricone. Giovanetti trying to negotiate around Dodson. Pickpocketed by Betch. Dodson on his right. Goodrich in front of the net. That's an outside shot. Likely through a screen. 5-1, Bullfrogs. Betch taking advantage of the traffic. Perricone, I don't believe, ever saw the puck. Barracudas have to go and close these gaps. I know the Bullfrogs have a lot of speed. They take advantage of the perimeter. Closing those gaps is going to make your goalie's life a little bit easier. Timeout called for a goaltender equipment issue. Looks like Perricone's good to go. Issue with the bootstrap seems to be resolved. Hessling on the draw against Pino. Neither team controlling it still. Shoveled back to McRae. McRae sending it down the rink. Pino on a tee for Goodrich. Another save by Perricone. Bernal looking at his options to Smith. Weak side pass to Lum.
Bullfrogs goal scored by number 64, Cody Betch, unassisted.
No reason for the Bullfrogs to go and rush things coming out of the zone. They've got a comfortable lead. 5.5 minutes left in this period. Just got to burn time, play smart. Quick whistle by the referees. Perricone expressing some frustration there. I think he wanted to try and take advantage of the speed that one of his players had coming around. Didn't get it. Smith in the circle with Pino. Bullfrogs getting the step. Sent around, Giovanetti there to receive. Geluso, 2-on-2, Smith on his left. Tried to negotiate through Ramirez, melted down by Hathaway. Betch carrying the water for the Bullfrogs through traffic with another screen, beating Perricone blocker side, 6-1. At just over 4 minutes in this period. Frago getting credit for the goal. I'm sorry, for the assist on Betch's goal.
Bullfrogs goal scored by number 64, Cody Betch, assisted by number 91.
Delayed call with an impending penalty against the Bullfrogs. Geluso going down in a heap. Looks like he's injured on the play. Barracudas getting the man advantage at 3 minutes in the second period. Frago going to the sin bin. I think it's going to be a rough, maybe a trip. Let's see what the call on the floor is. Roughing is a call on the tile. One back to Geluso. Looks like he's no worse for wear. Giovanetti on the left. Geluso losing track of it. Pino gathering it up. Betch on his left. 2-on-1. Betch walking into the left circle. Skate save by Geluso. Keeps the pass from going across. Smith settling it down. Dropping it off back for Geluso. Smith on the point, Giovanetti on the left. Lum in front, Geluso on the right. Smith, Geluso playing patty cake with the puck. Gets it across for Giovanetti. Back to the point. Geluso looking for that screenshot, missing the net. Giovanetti settles it. Smith back across, short side shot, saved by Hathaway. Lum on the draw against Pino. One back to Hessling. 30 seconds remaining on this power play for the Barracudas. Giovanetti on the point. Hessling. Puck is sent down to Perricone. Keeps it on the wall for Hessling. Betch on the forecheck. Geluso trying to make something happen here with the expiring time on their power play. Giovanetti unable to handle. Even strength, Hessling walking it in. Bouncing puck. Gathered up by Dodson. Just over 20 seconds remaining in the period. Dodson wanting to pop one more. Kept out by Perricone. Dodson getting his own rebound. Bouncing puck sauced over to Pino. 10 seconds left on the clock. Betch looking to go and run some time out here on the period. Drops it off for Dodson. Getting one more with the buzzer. 7-1. Right before time expires. That's Dodson from Betch. All right, folks, we're going to go to a brief intermission. We'll be back for the next period.
We're gonna do this one the right way. I don't wanna know your name, cause I might just feel your pain. Might just risk my life to keep you dry when it...
With one more period left to play in the semifinals. Bullfrogs with a comfortable 7-1 lead and dominating in shots 26-15. Want to close this one out injury-free, carrying this momentum into the next game. Waiting for them will likely be the Whalers. But never say never with these matchups. I've seen crazier things happen. 6-goal leads can evaporate just like that. Groen grinding for that puck. That tips out of play. Saved by Hathaway. Given to McRae. Hessling. Being a pest gets that puck. Sending it over to Groen. Groen walking it in. Body down by Hathaway. Betch going the other direction. Loses it. Groen gathering it up. Through traffic. 2 saves. Eventually giving it up to Hessling, who puts it top shelf on Hathaway. Getting on the board at 13 and a half minutes. Barracudas 2. Groen getting the apple off Hessling's goal. Goodrich sliding it on the ground. Beats Perricone at 13 minutes, giving them the 6-goal lead yet again.
Barracuda's goal scored by number 88, Dallas Hessling, assisted by number 26.
Dodson with the rink length pass down to Frago. Colliding with the referee there. Getting out of the way, Geluso outworks Frago. Geluso flying down the rink, gets stopped by Pino. Hardick gives it up to Lum. Looking for Dodson, just out of reach.
Bullfrogs goal scored by number 8, Jordan Goodrich, unassisted.
Lum taking the space. Dropped off for Geluso. Hardick and hot pursuit. Slamming on the brakes. Geluso looking for that centering pass. Back to Lum. Rolling puck. Dodson hustling for it. 2-on-none. Hardick pulling it through his legs. 2 saves by Perricone. Play is whistled dead. Just over 10:50 left to play in the game. Barracuda's visibly frustrated. Probably not how they wanted their playoff run to go. Lots of time left in this game. Just got to keep putting pucks on net. Bernal. Passed across for Smith. Dropped back for Groen. Smith, McRae, rumbling on the wall. Betch trying to dig it out. Smith emerges with it. Backhanding it. Picked up by McRae. McRae with the toe drag. 2 nifty moves. Set on a tee for Betch as he gets to the slot. Back over from McRae. Rocket of a shot going around behind the Barracuda's cage. Off the skate of Bernal. Barracudas look to make something happen here. Passed across. Groen. Betch on the defense. Going back out to Giovanetti. Smith trying to box out Pino. Bernal to collect. Puck turned over, McRae. Down the rink to Betch. Skipping puck, just missing the nets. Betch putting it high, glove, stays out. Smith looking at his options, kept on the perimeter by McRae, pushing it across into Giovanetti's skates. Ramirez goes down as they get the delayed call. Hathaway going off for the extra attacker. Set up for Betch as he walks into the left circle. Centered and turned over. Matthews will touch up. Unfortunately, tripping calls are one of those infractions that you're obligated to call. They're almost irrefutable. But with the goal spread where it is right now, it's one of those you wish you didn't have to call. Betch to quarterback. Dodson on the left. Frago in front, ringing off the side of the net. Goodrich on the right. Betch walking it in, trading places with Dodson. Long range shot off the stick of Perricone. Dodson walking it in. Left circle, hesitating. Set back for Betch, ringing off the post and into the net at 7-10. Bullfrogs 9-2. Goodrich on the dot with Giovanetti. One back for the Barracudas. Nearly intercepted by Betch. Frago trying to stand up Giovanetti. Giving him the extra shove as they part ways. Betch. Goodrich up ahead. Trying to shuffle it across. Gathered up by Matthews. Just evading Betch there. Juluso, outlet for Matthews. Looking to step around Dodson. Barracudas get it back. Juluso into the tape of Betch. Cody Betch, centering pass. Goodrich beats the goaltender glove side. Just under 6 minutes. Expanding the lead, 11-2. Barracudas ready for this game to wrap up. Perricone going to the bench. Bullfrogs dominating in shots, 33-19. Timeout called by Barracudas. It's been a privilege announcing the games for you guys. Lots of friends on all the teams that have played tonight and teams that didn't play tonight. For those of you that were a part of the league last season, I got to skate with the Bullfrogs when Brian Pino was captain. He's a good friend. I was grateful to skate with them. So it's a treat to be able to see a number of my friends wheel around out here for the semifinals. So thank you guys for tuning in and enduring me. But this has been a lot of fun. I know there's a couple of guys that are on Bullfrogs this season that were not there for the winter. Tony Ramirez, he's a familiar face around the Escondido rink. Played a lot of games in the Sunday League there with him. Cody and Kevin Betch. Only Cody is here tonight, I believe. I don't see Kevin in the stands. But Cody played in our Elite Draft League.
Bullfrogs goal scored by number 64, Cody Betch, assisted by number 17. Bullfrogs goal scored by number 8, Jordan Goodrich, assisted by number 64.
Ramirez starting his engine. Slicing to the middle. Hardick up ahead. Ramirez kicks out. Crossing with McRae. Dumped off to Betch. Looking for Ramirez with speed, but he has to settle the puck first. Geluso on the forecheck. Ramirez emerging with it. Pushed ahead to Hardick. McRae in deep. Bullfrogs effectively cycling here. McRae holding on to that puck with 4.5 left to play. Out-muscling Geluso. Just looking to control the puck. To Betch. Just out of reach for Ramirez. He has to hustle for it. To keep it away from Geluso. Pushed ahead. Lum with an opportunity. Losing his edge. Maintains possession. Ramirez looking to get it back. Giovanetti with the centering pass. Misses the intended target. Matthews. Long range with the tip into the glass. Lum to Geluso. Still wheeling and dealing. Centering it. Looking at Giovanetti. He doesn't get enough mustard on it. Giovanetti dropping it off. Bernal crossing with Geluso. He nets a beauty at 3:42, getting the Barracudas on the board with 3. Outstanding sequence by the Barracudas.
Barracuda's goal scored by number 7, Tony Geluso, assisted by number 9 and number 17.
Hardick with the down rink shot is kept out by the Barracudas. Hessling moving his feet through the middle, settles a rolling puck, goes up on edge again. That's the hazard of these rocket pucks. During the summer months, they just get so bouncy. Hessling in the corner, tries to center it, intercepted by Frago. Passed ahead to Betch, one-on-one with Bernal. Centering pass to Frago. Good save by Perricone. Bernal moving his feet out of the zone. Looking at Hessling. Lum on the doorstep. Hardick sinking ahead for Betch with the breakaway. Bouncing puck. Let's see if he can settle it. Giovanetti on the back check. Trying to beat the goaltender low. Paddle save by Perricone. 2 minutes left in this game. Fates seemingly decided with the Bullfrogs advancing to play the Whalers. Cody crossing the red line. Hessling on the outside. Has Goodrich in front, taking it around the world. Sent across for Dodson. Bullfrogs just trying to run time out here. Lum stepping on it, nearly losing it. Gives it to Betch, who's got some speed going into that right circle off the side of the net. Betch keeps it on the wall for Goodrich. Bernal giving him a whack. Dotson cutting into the middle. On his forehand, Perricone. He was ready for it. Barracudas rolling over with the game firmly decided, putting them up 11-3. Barracudas ready to call it here. They line up at center. Perricone shaking hands here with Hathaway. All right, folks, so 11-3. This game was pretty decisive. This is goaltender on the winning side, Josh Hathaway. How'd that feel? That's a pretty decisive victory.
It felt pretty good. My team actually showed up today, played a lot of defense. You saw Brian Dotson was playing the pass really well, and that was the plan. Last time we played, we didn't have very much coverage on the pass, and I was always taking the shot, so today that really turned up. Jordan got a few good goals. Everyone played really good, and we're ready for the ship.
You look really good out there. I thought the Bullfrogs did a really good job of clogging up the middle, keeping things to the outside. How were you seeing things on the floor, and how do you feel like your defense played? Yeah,
I thought they played really good. A lot of stay-at-home. Like I said, there was a lot less 2-on-1s than normal. I don't think I had one single breakaway, and I had a few last games, so they really worked on that. Our breakout was good. Yeah, they really do keep the guys on the outside. There wasn't a lot of passes on the third man in, so we did really good.
Nice. That's really good to hear. That's always good when you can trust your defense.
Yeah.
There were a couple of notable missing faces there. I think top of mind for me was Kevin Betch.
Yep.
I don't want to give away any trade secrets here for the finals because we got the championship looming.
Yeah.
Can we expect to see a full roster for the Bullfrogs?
I really hope so. We're missing him and one other guy, I believe Blake, but we hope that we have them both. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope we have those guys for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you so much, Josh.
Good luck in the championship.
Go Bullfrogs.